Hey, hi everybody. How are you? How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome to Wednesday. All the lovely greetings I've been getting from everybody who's on the channel from the UK. Thank you very much. And from other parts of Europe. Hello. All right. Very cool. So, a couple of announcements. First of all, the weather has been fabulous until today. So today it's going to start being terrible for a few days. So I may, luckily, I've done a ton of walking around, a ton of doing my sightseeing and everything like that. And it's been super fun. So I might be spending a couple of days in this room. That's okay. So that's going on. So this week, I am posting a full zodiac of readings around your North Node. If some of you don't know what your North Node is, it's your mission and purpose in this life. So the readings you see this week, you can look at them for Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. If you want to understand your mission and purpose, I do have a class on the website. We'll put the link in the description box once this goes into becoming a video, so you can check out your North Node and where it is and figure out your own mission and purpose on this life, in this life. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to start doing the November readings next week. Next week, we have a massively important happening with the full moon in Taurus. And that is a lunar eclipse that is going to be very loud. And it is going, especially for those of you who have Earth energy or Taurus or Scorpio energy, those two signs are always connected. And the themes around a full moons are about closing the door on things. It's going to be about risk versus security. Okay. So things could get wobbly if you have stayed in one place too long, according to your mission and purpose in this life. If the universe is saying, hey, it's time for you to expand and grow, which does happen in an eclipse portal. We just had the new moon in Libra on the 14th, which opens the portal. Libra is about balance. And so things could get kind of wobbly on toward that Taurus full moon if you haven't kind of closed out a chapter that is no longer secure for you. Okay. You might think like, well, this has been secure for a long time. This job, this relationship, this way of living, but now no longer. Okay. So if anything's calling to you in your life that says, you know, I really should work on my diet. I really should work on my sense of, you know, getting to places on time. Okay. Or being part of a group or not being part of a group, being more independent, traveling, you know, being more independent, whatever. So that is happening October 28th. So this 2 weeks is a really strong kind of leaping ahead portal. And anything that is ready to close out of your life will make itself known during these 2 weeks. Okay. So just heads up on that. Today, my heart healing group, I will be doing Pathfinders today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live with the Pathfinders and just like always, and answering questions and pulling cards for people at 3:30 Eastern time. We usually have our heart healing group, but this week I have given my heart healing group my twin flame versus plutonic relationship class, because for the next month, we're going to work on healing toxic patterns in relationships. If that has been the thing that you need to work on or change, join Heart Healing, because we're going to spend the next month doing that. And then you'll get that class for free. Okay. All right. So that's a lot of announcements. So today I want to pull some cards for each zodiac sign, get you an ancestor message. That has been very loud here the whole time I've been here. I mean, this is obviously a country steeped in a lot of traditions, and there's a lot of spirit energy in this city. I've noticed it. I've been, you know, kind of like, hi, as I'm walking around. I'm definitely noticing the spirit energy. Even in this lovely hotel, I'm noticing it. So let's make friends with our ancestors, shall we? What messages want to come through during this portal from ancestors? So I'll start with Aries and I'll move all the way around to Pisces. Currently, we have the North Node in Aries. So a lot of you who may or may not have any Aries energy may feel more of a surge toward independence. You may feel like you're really being pushed in a direction of doing things that are on path for your own particular growth, regardless of kind of, it's not like you blow off people or you don't care what anybody else thinks or anything like that. It's about, how do I be independent even though I'm in relationship? How do I kind of have my own sovereignty and not kind of get sucked into a relationship that makes me kind of let go of who I am? And that's an unhealthy relationship pattern. You blow off your friends, or you're not really interested in doing things that are important for you. Those are things to pay attention to. So let's start with Aries. We'll go all the way around. I will say each sign as I'm going, and then the timestamps will be put in the description box below. So if you're watching this when it's not live, you'll be able to navigate. Also, at the end of the readings, I will pull cards for everybody watching. So stick around for the end. We'll do that. All right, Aries. Growth. I don't know if you can read it's kind of bright here with even though it's cloudy and it's going to rain like crazy later, but it says growth. Okay. Growth. Gratitude. Growth and gratitude for Aries right now. That's being asked of you. So even in the midst of big change, you can still be aware of other people's needs. This is about balance. All right. This is about taking risks for your own growth, but don't forget where you came from kind of energy. Let's see. Underneath is the World. So closing up some cycles for Aries. That's definitely on path. The Three of Pentacles. You're showing up as the Three of Pentacles, Aries. Nine of Pentacles. This is about self-confidence. 10 of Wands. What needs to be let go of? 10 of Wands is very much a codependent energy. So if you're kind of this reminds me of like in college when you're part of a group and you end up having to do the whole project the night before because nobody did anything. That's what Three of Pentacles and 10 of Wands is. The Nine of Pentacles is saying that 2 weeks or 3 weeks before the project is due, you're like kind of, everybody has their own assignment, making things happen in a very leadership kind of way, but not doing it for them. Okay. Not doing it for them. Five of Swords, Emperor, there's Aries, Ace of Cups, and the outcome, Four of Wands. Nice energy here for Aries. I feel like there is somebody or somebody who is maybe, who takes advantage of an Aries, but it could happen. Somebody is doing that. I think you need to pay attention to any kind of group setting or group situation that you have, or a love partnership, a relationship, one-to-one partnership, where someone is like, oh, come on, you can just handle it. You can just do it. Those kind of friends that are frenemies, really. Pay attention to this. Okay. This is what is being asked of you right now to take action on. Move toward the Ace of Cups. Move toward the relationships that foster your sovereignty, that celebrate individuality while still being able to be in a connection with somebody. So go toward that. If you have been in the past, somebody who is dealing with other people who always kind of dump stuff on you at the last minute, I want you to understand that is not the future. So over this next week and a half, you're definitely being asked to do something about that. Do you have frenemies in your life? Do you have people who take advantage of you? Because the fact is, the way forward is the Three of Pentacles, which is a group project, or which is some kind of collaboration, maybe working with other people on something, but you've got to stand on your own 2 feet. So if you have been the one who's been relying on other people too much, it's time for you to step out into the sunlight. Okay, Aries, definitely with Aries North Node going on right now. All right, so I'm going to switch off decks every single time. I'm going to move these over. What's going on for Taurus? I just finished the Taurus reading this morning, okay? And it was a lot about risk and reward, divinity, and the new moon. So something beautiful happening in that new moon recently for you, Libra, listen to me. Wow, Taurus. You could have a Libra in your life. If somebody has a Libra in their life, the Libra new moon may have activated something for you this is about activating your divinity. It's about activating your spiritual mission and path. Okay, Taurus, I feel like there is some kind of big change happening for Taurus, especially because we have that full moon in your sign at the end of this little eclipse season. We're just closing out the nodes in Taurus and Scorpio. That's closed out. Now the nodes are in Aries and Libra. So it's like the shutting of a door of something that's been going on for maybe longer than 18 months. But if it's been like a really long situation, then the closing of the door could have been going on for 18 months. Okay. So FYI here. King of Pentacles underneath. So this can be about your security. Have you stepped into a new path that's going to be more secure for you? Chariot. Moving forward, could be dealing with a Cancerian. There's Empress. That's Taurus and Libra right there. That's nice. Opportunity, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. An opportunity for adventure for Taurus. And those two words don't seem like they're always put together. But I'm going to say to you that going towards something that will bring security, that means you need to take a risk to step into something that's going to be more secure in a longer range kind of way. It's going to have some adventure to it. All right. Knight of Wands, Hierophant. There's your card. King of Cups. And wow, outcome is the Devil card. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, people, because we've got don't get stuck, especially as it relates to money. Okay. So if you have made a commitment, if you have made some kind of commitment and people are blowing you off, that could impact your money. You got to pay attention to that. I really want you to pay attention to your own heart and your own feelings. I think it's going to be very important that you're able to say what you need, Taurus, okay? And say it out loud and go through some transformations so that you don't get stuck in a situation that is holding you back. The Devil card is Capricorn energy. This is Capricorn energy here, okay? So there's very much a sense of, if money is the primary yardstick of security, I have a feeling that there's going to be some new measures of security. How happy are you? And you're like, well, a lot of money makes me happy. Okay, that's fine. But I almost feel like there's going to be some new opportunities that show up that you might have in the past said no to, but you might want to consider them. New people, new situations, new travel. Okay. New embracing of maybe a different kind of a family. You might be going from having like a nuclear family, you and a married partner and kids or no kids, whatever, to like a sense of friendship as family, like moving into a friend group, moving into a different kind of working situation. There's definitely transformation happening for Taurus, most definitely. And it does have to come from a place of heart, as opposed to just using money as the only yardstick. Like it's got to be fun. If Sagittarius is involved, it's got to be fun. It's got to be nurturing. The Empress is involved. It's got to be nurturing. So all of these, and the Chariot, you're showing up as the Chariot. And so in order to move forward, all of these considerations need to happen so we don't kind of get stalled. And believe me, I have seen this really loud with Taurus, that there's lots of transformations happening for Taurus. And it's kind of like being open and being lighthearted about it instead of being like, oh no, what's coming in? Not that all Taurus people are like that. They're definitely not. But there is a sense of like, I am being protected, divinity, and I am paying attention to new experiences. Okay. Paying attention to new experiences is a big one. Okay. That's for Taurus. Now for Gemini, what wants to happen for you guys? What's coming in? This is an ancestor message to Gemini. I started with Aries and I'll go all the way around to Pisces. At the end, I'll pull cards for everybody watching. Okay. So for Gemini, stormy. We are going to have storms here through Wednesday or through the end of the week, which is crazy. But anyway, grounded. Stay anchored, my friend. Stay anchored, my Gemini friend. Super important for you to not get buffeted around. So it might be a good idea right now for you to do some anchoring, some earthing, what is your touchstone right now? What is your thing that is most stable for you? Because changes are coming. Okay, so changes are coming here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 10 of Wands. Anything that's become too heavy. Okay, anything that's become too unwieldy, right? Anything that's impacted your health, anything, those things all have to go. This is really about healing. Okay. So Gemini needs to take a look at all of the parts of your life. What isn't working? That's it. What isn't working? You're showing up as the King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. I don't think you're seeing them though. You're like looking in the other direction. In order to see them, I feel like you have to drop into your heart, not into your head so much. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Two of Swords. I think you're protecting your heart right now. Like if there are some things that need healing, I think there is a sense of like a little bit of aloneness, a little bit of like, I'm doing this on my own. I don't need anybody to help me or something like that. If that's true, that may work for a while, but yeah, there's family around. Okay. There's family around. There are people who care about you. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Okay. This is like, this is a little bit like Christmas morning. There's just like lots of pandemonium and stuff. And you might feel like, I just want to be on my own right now. But the outcome is the Ten of Swords. And I think that's going to end. I do think that all these people that are around you care for you very much. I think there's a sense of like, you've got 3 tens in this reading right now. So something that may have appeared stable might be giving you a little bit of a sense of like, this isn't healthy for me, or this isn't good for me, or something like that. Because there is a new opportunity that's right here, already here, and you're kind of looking in another direction. I think it might be because you don't want either to let anybody know that you're feeling this way, or you're kind of just like trying to comfort yourself, which I get. Okay, I'm going to ask about this Ten of Swords. I don't like ending on the Ten of Swords here. So what is that about? Hierophant. Judgment. There's a crossroads coming. Oh, wow. Devil energy and the Queen of Wands. There's definitely some either earth signs or fire signs who are here to help. Okay. I feel like if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Capricorn, that's earth energy. There's definitely something that is, you're at some kind of crossroads here. And so by choosing one direction, you're going to, by necessity, not choose this other direction. So it can feel like a very challenging kind of situation where you don't want to leave anything behind. But if you're really in the space of healing this Ten of Wands, I think you're in good shape. I think that's what's going to keep you grounded. And I also think you have a lot of really good friends and family around you. So please don't shut people out. Okay. Please don't shut people out, especially if there's something that is like hurting your heart right now. I think it's something to pay attention to. Okay. If there is a closing of a chapter, don't dive into a hole. All right. We love you. Okay. So let's see for Cancerians, what's happening for Cancerians. Oh, jealousy. Okay. Jealousy and your guides. I feel like either someone is, I feel like someone is jealous of you, or there's some kind of jealousy around you. Your guides are trying to get your attention. Pay attention. All right. Heads up. Your guides are trying to get your attention, Cancer. And jealousy can be about like, I'm looking to, well, hold on. Let's see what the reading says. Let's see if I'm getting the correct message here. 9 of Wands. We have more Moon card here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to take the Ace of Swords. So some of you are definitely walking away from a situation towards something that's much better. All right. Fate and destiny are playing a role here. Yeah. 3 of Swords. This is a jealousy card. There's a third party situation here. You see, I think they're killing Agamemnon in this picture, in this image. And it is about another situation that's going on, sort of either you're in a third party or your partner's in a third party or something like that. Queen of Swords could be with an air sign or, yeah, an air sign. Okay. Or Leo. There's Leo. I don't feel like if you need healing, okay, 4 of Swords, the Magician, there's Gemini, Queen of Wands. There we are. Could be Leo. That's lots of Leo energy. Ooh, Queen of Cups. 3 queens here, my friend. Okay, this is definitely third party energy with that 3 of Swords. So something has to be healed. I just feel like it's a moment in time when choices have not been made yet. And I do feel like the full moon in Taurus are going to force you to go towards something that's more stable. A 4 is more stable than a 3. Okay. And right now there's a 3. It's not, that's not going to be able to stick around. Jealousy may show up if you're the one going toward another person. There may be jealousy. This is definitely, I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of bright here. It's hard to see, but like these 2 people are killing the king. And it's sort of like the third party energy has to be completed. If you're walking towards something stable right now and, you know, you're walking away from a lot of problems, I think that's the direction that's being asked of you. I've seen that in almost every reading. And there is something about maybe this person is a good communicator or a powerful communicator. I think that's the key to the future situation. You know, Cancer, it's be better at communicating, be more clear about what you want. Do the hard thing. Okay. Do the hard thing in the relationship. The thing that's hardest for you to do right now, that's taking you on this new path toward heart. Okay. You're going to have to keep that going in any new situations. What have you learned over the past 10 years? What have you learned? And I also think this has something to do with you sticking up for yourself, Ace of Swords, and telling people the truth, even when it feels kind of like yucky to do so. You're going to need to, well, the Magician is Mercury. So you're going to need to find a way to communicate difficult news in a nurturing way. I don't know, not nurturing, in a compassionate way. Okay. So if you have difficult news to share, it's best to do it. And one of the things I learned from a job I had a long time ago was this person I was working for said to me, I'm going to teach you to deliver bad news to a client so that it feels like a warm cup of cocoa and a foot rub. And that's what I'm talking about. It's about being able to really deliver something that doesn't sound so good, but in a way that isn't BS, that is real, that is authentic, but is also compassionate of the other person. All right. So that's a skill that might need to be learned right now, Cancer. And you're the best person to learn it because you are very nurturing. Okay. So let's go to Leo. What's going on for Leo? Yeah, baby. All right. What's going on for Leo? Truth, and magic. I feel like that's a follow on. I feel like that's one of those things that says, once you let the cat out of the bag, magic happens. Once you say what is meaningful to you, once you say, I mean, are we surprised that we are in this situation? North Node is in Aries right now. It's requiring us to have sovereignty and leadership over our own authenticity, over the things we share with people, to be able to deliver news. Okay. Just like with Cancer. So what about Leo here? All right. Eight of Swords underneath. That's like an internal struggle here. Mindset issues, internal struggle, something like that. You're showing up as Temperance situation is the 10 of Wands. This is for Leo. Opportunity. Somebody from the past. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. I already got with the 10 of Wands. Chariot. I'm liking the direction of this. And World. So you're getting yourself out of a tight spot here, Leo. And I feel like the reason that you're in this tight spot is that there might have been too much lightheartedness or too much defaulting to fun and joy and just like, oh, forget about it. Let's forget about the hard work. Let's just go and have fun. There might be some that might have been a very toxic way of behaving. 10 of Wands, okay? That some of you really needed to do the work. But the reason why you didn't do it is because there's so much backlog of stuff that you need to work on, stuff that you need to kind of work with, your own feelings, your own ideas, your own thinking. It just may seem overwhelming. And so it's like, all right, well, let's just go get a drink. I don't want to deal with this right now, right? There might be a little bit too much of that. And there is a person, a Sag or a Cancer, who's saying to you, or who's able to work with you, work through some of these things and work through you starting to tell the truth about certain things and really opening up your authenticity in a more global kind of way. Okay. World in a more global kind of way. What I mean by that is you may be super authentic in certain situations, but in situations where things are hard or challenging, it's like you disappear. Like, I don't want to know from this. This is too much for me. And this person, I feel like, is very nurturing and kind to you so that you can kind of see that it's not that bad, that, you know, it's sort of like when you, let things pile up for work and all of a sudden you're like overwhelmed with all the projects because you haven't really gotten to do the things that are the hardest things. You might have a partner or a friend or a colleague who says, hey, let's do it together, and makes it lighter for you, makes it easier for you. I really feel like that shows you like a magical path forward. There is somebody here who would be a really good partner, Sag or Cancer, moving forward. And it like opens up a whole new world for you. So this 2 weeks since the new moon and into the full moon, the lunar eclipse in Taurus. Yes, brand new chapter. Ace of Wands. I like this. 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So you're getting out from underneath. And I feel like it's because there is somebody who's very kind and compassionate and willing to help you. So don't have 555 people watching. Don't say no. Don't say no. Don't say, oh, it's no big deal. Don't try to shove it under the rug. Ask, let this person help you. All right. Let this person help you. This will change a lot in your life. You're going to be surprised at how much this will change your approach to the future. Okay. So Virgo, it's your turn. Let's see with Virgo. I'll use this. What's going on for Virgo? This is Ancestor Message. We started with Aries. We're now on Virgo. All right. So Virgo, new life. Wow. And focus. You're really good at focusing. This is also the symbol of Sagittarius. So you could have a Sagittarius in your life. New life, rebirth, completely changing, completely going in a new direction. I think you're going to have to focus in order to find this. I think this is going to be one of those things where you could get distracted. So be careful here. Okay. So Virgo, don't get distracted. Knight of Wands. What's underneath here? Knight of Pentacles. That's your card. Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So definitely going in a new direction. I feel like you have been pretty methodical Up until now, I mean, that's a Virgo trait, so that's not really even part of the reading. I'm just saying. Knight of Wands, Hierophant. Okay. Some of you could be moving on from a commitment. All right. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Opportunity, the Seven of Pentacles, Hermit, more Virgo for you here. Both of your cards. Oh my word. 10 of Swords, Hanged Man, and the outcome is the Judgment card. At a crossroads, big time crossroads here, Virgo. I think you're done. You're done with something. You're done taking it in the teeth. You're done dealing with people on a certain level. You're done doing what you've always done. And, you know, it's sort of like, if you want to get something new, if you want to go in a new direction, I feel like there is a commitment that you had made in the past that you need to release from. Okay. It's definitely something to work through. This is the Hermit energy. This is your card. This is about transmuting the energy and learning the lessons of everything we've been here. You have been here to learn everything. You're also looking at the ending from a different perspective. Like, oh, okay, I'm looking at it from a more philosophical perspective. Like, okay, there's something new coming in. So here's all the lessons I've learned, and I'm being offered something new. I'm not dwelling on the fact that something is over. I'm dwelling on the future. I'm focusing on this new life, right? I'm focusing on the new life. It doesn't mean you blow off the lessons, though, because I feel like your Hermit card is very loud, and this Knight of Pentacles going on the new path. You're going to need everything that you have learned in this previous relationship or previous situation. You're going to need in this new situation. It's sort of like it's the scaffolding, or it's the building on which you build the new thing. So some of you want to run away. Okay. Some of you do want to run away. It's not a super Virgo trait to do that. And I think you don't do that. It doesn't mean you don't want to. It's just like, oh God, I don't want to kind of deal with this kind of ending. But when you come at it from a place of looking at it from a different direction, and then you focus on the path forward, you're going to be fine. I don't see anything other than that Hierophant about another person. So you could be ending a situation with a person, or that could have already ended. And now you're kind of picking up the pieces for yourself and deciding what you want to bring forward and what you want to leave in the past. There are some things that you might not want to bring with you. There's some lessons that were like, okay, that was something that was a coping mechanism. It wasn't even really a lesson. It wasn't something that I can, bring forward with me to this new situation. I don't see the new situation yet. I still feel like you're in the ending of the old situation. Okay. Anything more for Virgo here? I don't want to leave you in the lurch. Anything more for Virgo here? Don't run away. Don't run away. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, another running away card. Don't run away, please. King of Cups. I feel like being very compassionate about a situation with yourself and with anybody else involved is going to be the key. And that doesn't seem like a strikingly, remarkable statement to make. But I feel like there is something that makes you want to run away. And so if you could just remind yourself to stay focused on the path, I think you'll be fine, Virgo. Okay, so that's for Virgo. We're now moving into Libra. I still have to go Libra through Pisces. Okay, let's see here. All right, Libra. What is going on for you, Libra? These are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, by the way. Good fortune. I like it. Good fortune and protection. Good. Do I want to use this? Yes, I do. All right. So some of you have been protected through a big transfer, a big change, transferring, it's like the handoff in a relay race. Like the handoff is the most important part. So that chapter between the ending of one thing and the beginning of a new thing, you're like almost in that middle place. And I want to say you're being protected through that. Some of you have done a very good job of moving from one situation to another. Okay. Very, very good situation here. Knight of Cups. I like that. Knight of Wands. And I also want to show you this. Knight of Swords is also under here. So there's definitely some kind of healing that needs to be happening. Maybe you don't, it's possible that you're dealing with a person that you don't know if they're going or staying. You don't know if this is a romantic partner or a friend. Okay. So Libra, you're showing up as the Knight of Wands, which is sort of like, you know what? I could go either way. I could go either way right now. 5 of Cups is the situation. So there is kind of a sense of maybe loss or regret, or I don't want to have any loss or regret. The Hanged Man, sorry, this is an opportunity to look at things from a new perspective. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Wow. And the 7 of Swords. Holy cow. Okay, Libra, I'm going to say to you that you may just be minding your own business, but there's a lot of craziness going on around you right now. This is in that middle time, the middle time between the ending of one thing and the beginning of another. I think there are people who are going to drop out, who are going to fall away. I think you are going to need to kind of build something for yourself here. I think you can't run away from an old situation. And if you had someone run away from you, I feel like there is a kind of a closing up of the like mourning of this ending, right? Like let that person go, let it happen, or let it move on from you. This Hanged Man is like seeing it from a new perspective. I want to say this to you. The outcome is the 7 of Swords, and that can be kind of a couple of things. I feel like you might be kind of not telling the truth to yourself about this situation. If you have a person that you weren't sure what they were doing, okay, you weren't sure what they were doing, whether they were a romantic partner or they were a third party or they were coming or going, like you just didn't know. I almost feel like this person does come at you. 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords. You're dealing with someone who's going through a big mess. Okay. A big mess. And, you might want to run away from this person. I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do run away from this person. Let me get clarification around that. I know you want to. 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Page of Pentacles, or something here to learn. 7 of Wands. Okay. So what's important here, Libra? Good boundaries. Okay. Good boundaries with this person, especially as it relates to money. I feel like this person might be in trouble with money or have some kind of problem with money, or gambling problem, or lost a lot of money, or lost their job, or something like that. I feel like someone's coming toward you and you kind of want to like run away from it. Like, I don't think you should. I think there's an opportunity here to learn something. And I think this person is on your karmic path. So when this shows up, when someone's in kind of like this place of like, you don't know what they are doing, or who they are, what they're coming at you for. They're not telling you the truth. They're not being straight up about what's going on for them. I think you need to remember that you are in a place of good fortune and protection. Okay. There's no reason that you have to kind of give this person everything they want, or completely trash your life so that someone else can be comfortable, or anything like that. I feel like this is going to be important for Libra. 2 of Pentacles and the Wheel. You're going to not make a decision right away. So, a lot of us who were brought up in situations where someone would come at us with a request and press us for an answer, we'd be like, okay, because we want everybody to be happy. I want you to not do that. I want you to say, I'm going to have to think about it. And don't say anything else, because I really feel like this person is, if anybody is pushing you for an answer, I want you to say, I'm going to have to think about that. Okay. I want you not to answer right away. And that's a good boundary. All right. And that is all that the ancestors are saying. Like, that's what's showing up here. Don't run away. Don't pull the plug on plans. Someone shows up, hey, let's spend the weekend, or hey, let's go doing this. Don't pull the plug on anything you've already planned. Okay. Just, you need some time. You need some time just to take a break and think about what you want to do. Okay. So you may go with this person. You may, whatever, bring this person into your life. There's 3 5s here. I just want to call your attention to that. There's 3 5s here, and the 5 of Wands is missing. The 5 of Wands is chaotic too. We have the 7 of Wands, which is a little bit similar to that. But the 5s are about change. And so Libra, this would be a huge change in your life. I need you to think about it. I need you to become the hanged man. I need you to kind of remember what it is that you want to do, figure out your priorities, not being pressured by someone. Okay. So that is showing up here. I don't want you to go in that direction. The ancestors are saying you are protected and you're fine. Okay. So you may end up helping this person. All right. You may end up helping this person. You're fine. Okay. Libra, you're fine. Don't go throwing over all of your plans or ditching a client to help somebody through something. Please don't do anything like that. I want you to have your boundaries and say, I can't do this right now, but I'm available after 3:00 this afternoon. Really work on that. Okay. Because this could be a very important person for you, and that may feel hard for you to do. Okay, that's for Libra. For Scorpio, and don't forget, at the end of the reading, I'll pull cards for everybody watching, whether you're watching as a recording or you're watching live. Okay, Scorpio. My God, it's your card, Death. How do you do that all the time, Scorpio? And water. Yeah. Okay, that's a little on the nose for Scorpio. Those are your things. That's your sign. You're a water sign. Big transformation happening. We're coming into Scorpio season. So happy birthday to Scorpios. Coming into Scorpio time. Let's see what wants to show up for Scorpio. I still am going to do Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. That's still to come. Okay, Scorpio. Gosh, something is closing up here. Wow. Underneath is the 2 of Wands. This is your choice. This is a decision. 4 of Swords. You got to really think about this. Okay. Queen of Swords. Very clear on what you want to do and where you're going. What's the situation? Emperor. Some of you are starting a new business. Some of you may be starting a new business. Opportunity is the High Priestess. Your spiritual guidance is going to play a huge role here. Ancestors are saying that there is a big change happening, but we are going to guide you through it. Okay. Ace of Cups could be a life partner coming into that Aries energy of Emperor can be life partner. Ace of Cups. Wow. Check you out. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. I see Virgo, Cancer, Aries. Outcome is the 3 of Cups. So this is, let's see. This is a situation that I feel like other people will be very pleased about. You making a decision to go towards something that is grounded for you, that is happy, that is joyful. Wow. Really closing up an old chapter here, Scorpio. And this can be by the next holiday. So whatever holiday is next for you in line, different people can have different holidays. The outcome is a holiday card. This is also a celebration. If you get invited to a party, go. Okay. I'm going to say that to you. The World and the Emperor. This is like the world is your oyster. The world is yours. The situation that is really showing up here is one of power and dynamic change. Got to be connected to spirit though. You are not going to really find this unless you have worked on your meditation practice, unless you have worked on your connection to spirit, because don't forget, you're going from one world to another. So you need some protection and guidance as you're going from one world to another. This is meditation. Okay, the Four of Swords. So I'm really kind of suggesting that you do this. And the Knight of Pentacles here is Virgo energy. This is about your health and well-being. And that's kind of your mantra here, Scorpio. Is this for my best and highest good? I know we say that a lot with everybody, but this is really going to be your guiding light, because there's an offer here and it is a wish granted. Okay. And so I want you to be in meditation. Is this for my best and highest good? The reason I'm saying this is that in the past, you may not have done that. You may have seen a life partner or an opportunity for a job, and you've assessed it. There was another reading who assessed, Taurus, who assessed, which is your opposite sign, assess things solely based on one metric. Am I going to make more money? That's the only reason to change jobs. No, it's not. Okay. I want a partner who loves to travel. Is that the only reason to marry a person? Probably not. But so I want you to kind of broaden your horizons, because you're looking at the world here. And so you're needing to broaden your horizons in terms of how you assess new opportunities, and really get in touch with your guidance, please. Okay. It's going to be very important. If you get invited to a party, I want you to go. I feel like this person could be at the party, or this party could bring you an opportunity. There's also like friends kind of clapping for you and celebrating for you. If you don't have that kind of circle of friends, you're going to see it in the next couple of months. If you are part of a circle of friends where people don't clap for you, where they kind of tear you down, I want you to move out of that group of friends. Okay. You need people who are supportive, who are cheering you on all the time. And that is going to be something that's going to develop over the next couple of months. Pay attention. Okay. Pay attention to that friend group. That friend group is going to be instrumental in this change. And at the very least, they have to clap for you. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to Sag. Set my Saggies here. What is going on? What do the ancestors have to say for Saggies? All right. Let's see. Sagittarius. Saggies, please. Trust. Oh my God. Do I keep getting this one? Trust. You know, I'm a Sag. So I'm going to move my chair. There we go. Oh, that feels better. Trust. Shadow. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. I trust. Ancestor message for you is that it's okay to see your shadow. It's okay to see that parts of you aren't perfect. It's okay to kind of work with things that you may have in the past been afraid to kind of open the Pandora's box. It's time to really do that. Okay. It is time to really do that. Here's your card. Saggies underneath. The Hermit, dealing with a Virgo, maybe. The Four of Cups, universe trying to bring in love for you here. Look at you. Empress and the Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? And more Virgo. I feel like you're definitely dealing with a Virgo here. A Virgo, a Taurus, or a Libra. That could be relevant. This relationship, it makes me feel like the culmination of a lot of work in the past that you have done on yourself. Also, the ability to trust that a relationship is good for you, good and healthy for you. Lots of Virgo, health and well-being. Virgo energy is all about our health and well-being. So let's see here. Sag is showing up as the sun. Of course you are. Opportunity, Seven of Pentacles. Situation. No, this is the opportunity. Sorry. Situation is the Seven of Pentacles. You've been building something for a long time, building yourself, the opportunity, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Really good here. Hierophant, 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Page of Wands. Outcome, 2 of Cups. Love is on the way for Saggies. Uh-oh. All right, hold on. I need a little swig of my Diet Coke. Wow. Okay, so first of all, Big love, big money, big fun, big joy, big happiness, right? Because you are transmuting that, or you are transmitting that. You are sort of a beacon for happiness, joy, and fun, and you have been doing it for a long time. Sometimes we do that, and I will speak for myself, Sagittarians can do that to run away from deeper issues. And I don't want to, I don't want to do shadow work. I don't want to. Okay. So this is a commitment that's coming in that is going to make you feel free. The Taurus energy here, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Wands, this is going to make you feel free. And I feel like it has financial benefits. So there's not like the money issues. This just feels like, wow. Okay. Like an incredible opportunity is on path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are in October. The timing card is the 10th month. Okay. The fifth card is always my timing card. This may start out a little bit small. So I don't want you to think that this is going to swoop in fully formed. This is something that you're going to work on. The Virgo energy is also putting in the effort. This is something that Saggies are going to need to put in the effort. And what have you learned up until now? What are the things that have caused you unhappiness in other relationships? What are the things that have caused you to be stagnant or caused you not to feel like something is good for you or it's working for you? It's time to put all that into play, and it's also time to trust. Wow. I have a feeling that this person shows you some of your shadow. Whatever parts of you, shadow is what we kind of want to shove away, that we don't want to own about our own personality, bad or good. Some people don't like to be known as friendly because they think it makes them a mark. And Sagittarius is definitely open. So you may have shoved that away. You may have become more closed off because of situations in your life. It's really time to become your most authentic self, Sag. And this is very exciting. Page of Wands. It's going to start out small, but this is like the love you've been waiting for. Wow. 2 of Cups. Coming in hot for Sag. That is beautiful. Like I said, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Libra, another Sag. Okay. Loud Virgo though. Loud Virgo. Okay. Capricorn is next. Let's look at Capricorn. Put that there. Cappies. All right, Capricorn, veiled. Hiding. What are you hiding here? Ah, soulmate. Wow. This person is somebody that you don't expect. Okay, this situation or this meeting, this could okay. So somebody, I don't know who, somebody could meet at like a costume party or something like that. This could be, if you're invited to a costume party, I think you should go, Cappies. Okay. What wants to come in for Capricorn here? Oh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. All right. Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to put that up there. We'll see what that means. Underneath is the Chariot, the High Priestess. Getting a lot of Ace of Cups in these readings. Have you noticed that? Wow. And we have the Empress here, and we also have the Messenger. All right. The Messenger coming in. This is a very dynamic situation or relationship in terms of your connection. Maybe you have a telepathic connection with this person. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. This is about making it real. Okay. Because there's a lot of spiritual energy here. Capricorn, this is about making it real. And I think that's going to make you more comfortable. There's something about this that makes you feel uncomfortable. Like this person can see right through you or something like that. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Magician. Definitely this person can see right through you. This is the opportunity. Okay. Wow. This person is maybe freaking you out a little bit. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Death card. Look at you. Outcome is the 10 of Cups. This is not your normal situation. Capricorn, if you're in a situation where you're in a partnership that is fading or is over, I think over, the death card here. I think over with a water sign. I think it's with a water sign. I think that could be over. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. You could be moving toward a Libra or a Gemini, an air sign. Okay. And there's definitely, so there's definitely three people here. There's definitely three people here. King and Queen of Pentacles. This is your right person, Capricorn. This is your right person. Air sign with some earth. Like they, at least if they don't have any earth, they get your earth. All right. They get you. That's why it's becoming more real, or you can make it more real. This person may be somebody who you don't think of as, you think of them in a different role right now than your future life mate. This could be like a friend, someone who's like a really good friend, someone who's, really fun at work, that you just love being around. You're just like, you guys are kind of like falling in love without really noticing that you're falling in love. It's like very sweet. And all of a sudden this person can kind of see through you and like, oh, that feels weird. Okay. Because I don't get that. I don't get that part. I don't like that part. But I feel like that will become very, helpful. Okay. Because you're going to be able to see through that person too. This is a really spiritual connection, Capricorn. And it may be something very different than what you're used to. 10 of Cups. Wow. Saggies and Capricorn coming at you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups for Capricorn there. It's very nice energy. Okay. What about Aquarius? We have Aquarius and Pisces to go, and then I'll pull some cards for everybody. I am going to be doing our Pathfinders group today at 1:00 Eastern time. And like I said, if you're part of our heart healing group, you're going to get the twin flame versus plutonic class that I taught a long time ago. We're going to be healing your heart in our healing group for the next month. So if you haven't joined Heart Healing, this is a great time to do it. Okay. Aquarius, what's going on for you? Oh, I didn't pull those cards yet. I will. 7 of Cups underneath. All right. Before I go on, I need 2 of these for Aquarius. Spiritual cleansing. Psychic. Okay, so we're dealing with a very spiritual awakening here for Aquarius. I think this is a brand new thing for you. Okay, the 6 of Cups also underneath. You may have had a lot of psychic psychic connections as a kid. You may have been one of those kids, and I know I was when I was growing up. I used to talk to my grandmother all the time, who passed away when I was 3. And I was like 5 or 6. And my mom was always like, stop talking to my mother. And I'm like, why? Don't you want me to talk to your mother? And then I stopped when I was like 6. As soon as you go to school, that stuff kind of goes away. And sadly, until later. King of Pentacles, Aquarius, King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. High Priestess is loud today. The Emperor. 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Judgment. Definitely a spiritual thing here. 2 of Pentacles. This is about between 2 lives. Between 2 lives. Okay. There's something here about that. I feel like you have a very spiritual connection with somebody, and it's not necessarily a physical relationship, or it's not necessarily your partner or something. This is a person who is like constantly connected to you. This could just be opening up your own psychic capability. You could start to really move on from this, be this King of Pentacles, but all of a sudden you're opening up. You're like, I know what people are thinking, or I can hear what people are thinking, or I can tell what's going to happen before it happens. And there's just this like kind of like awareness of like, wow, I am opening up to some kind of psychic ability here. The opportunity here is to go in your own direction. There's some kind of message coming through. The reason for the opening, the reason for the psychic opening right now is that there's a big choice to make. There's a big choice to make. And it's like, I've got to go toward my mystical path, even though I haven't even known that it existed all this time. There's a mystical path that's being shown to you that may be different than your physical path right now. Okay. And this is something that could have gotten squashed when you were a kid. All right. Could have gotten squashed. And I just feel like this has to do with not your physical life, but your spiritual life. And let's see, one more thing here for Aquarius. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords. I feel like this gives you a real sense with other people, like you all of a sudden, you know who's good for you and who's not good for you. Maybe that's not been a thing for you. Maybe you've a lot of times had friends that are frenemies or people around you who are not good for you or something like that. Like all of a sudden you're really overcoming this. You're overcoming your own shortcomings about being able to see through people, being able to understand who's good for you, who's not good for you. There could be some like third party situations that you make new decisions about. There could be some business opportunities coming in where you really get to step into your power. And it's like all of a sudden you're really feeling guided. You're really feeling guided. And that's a lovely, lovely thing. It can be that you have spent way too much time in your life focusing on what is experienced right around you without seeing the bigger picture. You are Aquarius. It's your job to see the bigger picture. Okay. And if you've had other people around you who are kind of trying to keep you small, that is gone. That is going away. You are really going to grow in such a huge way. So I feel like the spiritual cleansing piece of this is you kind of have to embrace the bigger thing, and then other stuff will fall away that's not coming with you. So in that full moon in Taurus coming up, that's October 28th, anything that's not for your best and highest good, anything that's not coming with you on this new level will show itself to not be relevant, or someone makes a different decision and goes in a different direction or something like that. Okay, so beware, Aquarius. This is time for opening up. All right, this is the time for opening up. All right, Pisces, and then I'll pull cards for everybody watching. So this is for Pisces. Ancestor reading for Pisces. Wow, release, transmute. That's like catch and release. Okay, there's energy that really needs to be incorporated into your life. There needs to be some things released in your life, some relationships or some projects or some friends or some people who are snakes. Okay. I think you got to see people for who they are right now. Lovers. 10 of Wands. Wow. Oh, gonna sneeze. 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. So you're definitely healing. Oh, I don't want to sneeze. Some relationship has gotten too heavy in terms of you having to do everything for everybody. Okay. Some relationship has gotten too heavy in terms of money or in terms of possessions, like you're holding back from each other. There's an ending here. Definitely Pisces. There's, okay, the moon in Taurus, full moon in Taurus is going to either spark the beginning of this ending or the chapter will be closed. The moon, 5 of Pentacles is the situation, especially if there's money problems, because I'm getting this 4 of Pentacles here. The money is a problem because the relationship is squeezing, okay, is cutting off the flow. Opportunity, exit strategy. 7 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Cups. There is a person on your path. And I feel like you're getting out of a situation. This could just be you on your own, but your own kind of outlook in life, your own choices. your own decision to stay somewhere too long has squashed flow. If you are having trouble with flow, it's time to take a strategic risk, okay, to move yourself forward. This King of Cups, this is you and or another person. This can be about you kind of embracing your heart's desire. Whatever this is, it's going to require that you move. You can't wait for another person to end this or to get fired or anything like that. You've got to take the action. And I think that that's a little bit scary. So I think some of you are in this place of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let me see if I can help you with that. Four of Cups. My God, what is all this stagnation? Ace of Cups is trying to come in. This card you see in the Four of Cups, there's an Ace of Cups. Well, you might not be able to see it because it's too glary, but there's an Ace of Cups in the clouds trying to deliver something new. You're too focused on the past. All right. Two of Pentacles. You're waiting for some kind of big message, too closed off to any new opportunities. So you're not really seeing it. The risk is to open up to new opportunities and ask Spirit to bring in new opportunities and then take them. All right. Take them. Do the thing. You're transmuting yourself, right? You're the snake, like you're letting go of that layer of skin that is no longer you anymore. And that requires you to say yes to a new path. It's about the choices that you've made to stand still. And that's something that is being closed off right now. Okay. So that is everybody. Now I'm going to pull cards for everybody watching. This is a general reading, a general message for everybody as you're watching right now. We are going to be doing Pathfinders today at 1 p.m. Eastern, like I said. All right, I'm going to use this deck. And let's use Archangel Michael here. All right, for everybody watching. For everybody watching here. All right. Detach from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and in this situation. Detach from the situation. Eternal love. Let go of fear now. That's a big message for somebody who doesn't want to let go of a situation. But I feel like there is something so much better that's trying to come in, and the universe is really trying to shock you in the way of things coming across your path that are like, oh, wow, this is really, it's time for me to go. I got to go in a new direction. If you're feeling that, if you're having a lot of dreams around that, especially. Okay. So Knight of Wands. Time to fly. King of Pentacles, toward being more stable. This time, the Taurus full moon is about risk versus security. In order to get more security, you're going to have to take a risk. You can't be the CEO of a company from your mother's basement. Okay. You've got to get out of the original situation that you've been in. You may not have to trash it or anything, but you may need to freshen up your approach. You may need to take a risk in terms of getting new clients or approaching a different kind of person for a love relationship, something like go in the direction of your fear. So right around Halloween, I always talk about the people in scary movies who survive are the ones that go at the monster directly. The ones that run away are the ones that die in those movies. So I want you to pay attention to that. Go right at the thing that is most scary for you. Look it in the face, work with it, deal with it, know that it's either part of you or it's something you're looking to change. Then you will be able to take the fear out of the scary monster. Okay. Hierophant, that is about security. So risk versus security. The World. Opportunity. 10 of Swords. Cut away anything that is harmful to you. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Outcome is justice. Awesome. So this brings me back to the new moon in Libra that we just had October 14th. So this was kind of the start of this chapter that's moving in a direction of truth and authenticity and balance. We also have the Ace of Swords here. And if you'll notice in this let go of fear, that's the Ace of Swords. Your truth is the thing that will cut through any kind of fear that you have. Okay. Your truth is the thing that's going right at the monster. It's like, I keep getting hurt by the situation over and over again. Well, then let's not do it anymore, shall we? Let's not do it anymore. Let's make a commitment to ourselves. Let's make a commitment to ourselves to embody the thing that we're here to embody, embrace our direction that we're going in to create something more stable for ourselves. But we got to take a risk to do it. You can't get there from here. There's a really good book. I don't really know what the title of it is, so I'm sorry about that, but it might be What Got You Here Won't Get You There. So on the cover of this book, it's a business book, I think, where there's a ladder and it goes, against a brick wall, right? It's a ladder. And then there's about like a 6 or 8 foot jump to this next ladder that goes up. And so you've gotten to the top of this ladder and you want to get to the next level of your development, of your spiritual awakening, of your relationship, anything. And I'm going to skip that. And in order to do that, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And for that is like going right at the monster. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You are very balanced, fiery, stable, solid, human being, kind, generous, all of those things, all of the things that you are. You don't have to hide it anymore. All right. The 7 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You don't have to hide your authenticity anymore. There is something here about opening up and being courageous enough to embody your real nature. All right. Without it being hidden by any, trying to protect other people from who you really are. I think we're done with that. I think we're done with that. So the Justice card is saying that new moon in Libra, that was a new moon in Libra. It was a solar eclipse. That's the beginning of this eclipse cycle. Okay. We're opening a door to something that's more balanced for us. We're definitely opening that door. Temperance, Sagittarian time, the 9 of Cups. What do you wish? What do you hope? 5 of Wands, braving the storm here, and 7 of Pentacles. It's time to make some really strong choices for the next chapter. Some of you have the love of your life coming in. Some of you have a career that's going to bring a lot of wealth in. Some of you have a new kind of new creativity opening up. Some of you have a really strong connection with spirit opening up. Whatever it is, it's kind of like, I want you to embrace it without that fear. Go right toward it. Go right toward it. That's what's being asked of us right now, and to get to the next level. So you're making that leap by being the ultimate in authentic. Good. Okay. Let go of fear and detach from the old situation. All right, my friends, that was it for me today. This has been a full Zodiac, and ancestors being really loud today. So I hope that was helpful for you. And Pathfinders, I will see you at 1 p.m. I've been definitely enjoying London. Unfortunately, it's going to start raining. It's been beautiful the last 4 or 5 days that I've been here. So the next four days or so, I might be in here writing my book or something like that if it's pouring rain. But I love this city. It's just such a wonderful place. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.